guys, welcome back to the CulePodcast. Welcome back to another watch-along. Barcelona versus Villarreal. After Barcelona getting a weeks of rest, we are back in La Liga. We are back at the top, and we're going to be looking to keep that pressure on Real Madrid and get the 3 points today. The game has just started, guys, but I want to be showing you guys the lineup. Actually, let me bring in the audio after I share with you guys the lineup and everything. But Hansi Flick, he did not start Pedri. He decided to give him some rest. Well, not rest, but sort of ease him back into things. Joan Garcia, Balde, Pau Cubarsí, Eric Garcia, and Jose Koundé in that back line. Balde back in the lineup. Danny Olmo and Bernal as the pivot. Fermín Lopez as the 10. And up top, you have Raphinha, Ferran, and Lamine Yamal. No Robert Lewandowski. And that's going to be the lineup that Hansi Flick has fielded in order to get the 3 points, boys. Let me now bring in the audio. There we go. Let's go. Wow, we're going back 2 seasons. Nice, Koundé. Hasn't even been like a minute, and the commentators are already talking bad about Barcelona. Yeah, that didn't help. Ooh, good shot. Move that over there. Nice. Oh, good work, Fermín. Such a talent. I'm so glad that he's been able to receive the recognition in these past couple of months. Oh, Koundé, that's so poor. Ah. Nice, Balde. Don't lose it, don't lose it, don't lose it, Balde. No. No, that's not a handball, man. Barcelona put on the pressure right here in these opening minutes. Yeah. So, what's up, Thomas? Good to see you, my friend. I'm doing fantastic. Happy Saturday. How are you doing, my friend? Oh, nice, Lamine. Oh, Lamine. Oh, Lamine. Oh, magic. It was a good idea from Eric. He was offside, yeah. Oh my God, Lamine cooked them. Absolutely cooked them right there. Nice, Eric. Find Raphinha. Raphinha. Not the best. All good, all good. Okay. He was in Valencia as well, no? Oh, Lamine. Yes, I remember. Yeah. Messi like Trovella post. Yeah, but Barcelona they really lost that Copa del Rey final because we got eliminated from the Champions League against Liverpool in that embarrassing fashion. Some amazing weeks ahead. Atletico Newcastle. I'm super excited for the Champions League games are yet to come. I talked about it briefly on yesterday's video, but Barcelona have a very favorable route to the final. You'd want to reach the semifinals right there. Great work. Look at this counter. Oh, not enough Barca players right here. He's gonna slow it down. That's the right idea. There were only three against what? Seven? Ah, that was a good turn from who was it? Gay? Pepe Gay? What's his last name? No, Mataduri. Let me see. Let me see. ¿Cómo está? No, it was Mika. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. I'm gonna butcher it. I'm not sure. I'm not. I'm not. I don't want to butcher that name. It was a good turn from him. Nice, Eric. Good clearance. No. Nice, Lamine. Oh, what a pass. Great work, Koundé. That was some lovely work from Villarreal, and Barcelona did even better. Yeah, Barcelona did such a great job of uh of tracking back right there. Villarreal, they're a good team. Off the cross. Nice, Joan. Right here. Find Raphinha. Fermín. Ferran. No! No! Ah, good work, boys. Good work. We were just like one or two passes off, and that's a goal right there. What an exciting start to the match right here. Yeah, what? He literally took the ball away from Ferran. If Ferran gets to that, that's a goal. What a start to the match. Ferran right here isn't able to get the touch on the ball. In this position right here, you see, I believe it was Cardona. He's coming behind Ferran. Ooh, my Bernal. Do you think we will reach the semis in the Champions League? I think so, Thomas. I'm confident in the team. I know some fans are being pessimistic. They're saying, "Oh, Barcelona don't have the quality with the way that we defend. We're not going to reach there." But I believe we can. Imagine we had Haaland. No, we had Haaland. Europe has to watch out. Wait, I should take that back because Europe has to watch out is not a meme based on how Real Madrid have performed since the signing of Mbappe. Barcelona will become even more of a favorite. Koundé, take a jar. No! Oh my gosh. You can tell that just Koundé is a defender. He's through on goal. All he has. That's such a poor finish. Yeah, he's a center back. Center back made as a right back. It was a yeah, awful finishing from the Frenchman. Look at this. Look at this chance that we've missed. That was a bad one. That was a bad one. It wouldn't be fair. We had Haaland. He would score a hat trick every game. Imagine the crosses from Lamine, from Raphinha, and from Pedri. Good cross. Lovely switch of play from Bernal. I'm so happy that he's back. I'm so happy that he started this game. He's gonna have such an important role in these next couple of weeks with the absence of Frankie De Jong. He, he would be my number one choice to start these matches. I'd sub him off 60 minutes or even at the halftime if things are favorable for Barcelona. just because I know he's going to have so much protagonism. He doesn't even have the ball. Okay. Sergio González. $64? May he rest in peace. Oof. Oh my God, boys, apologize.
But because the hatred between these two fan
There we go. I didn't even have the audio.
Unluckily, unfortunately,
there we go.
We've seen a few incidents over the last editions of the derby. El Gran Derby, that's how it's known in Sevilla.
Betis like Villarreal in the top 5.
That's not a foul. He gets the ball, no?
Question mark, slight blemish about Villarreal's record as we look at some attention perhaps being needed, Alex. The blemish is this, that they haven't produced results against the top teams in Spain. If you look at their games against the top 5, they haven't won any yet. All their victories have come against teams placed below 5 in the table.
They're strong against the weak and weak against the powerful. Yeah, they lost to Real Madrid, they lost to Barcelona, they lost to Atletico de Madrid, couple of draws, they couldn't defeat Betis. But yeah, they're doing their part of the job as well. They're defeating the rest of the teams of LaLiga.
Yeah.
The games they should win, yes.
You know, the games that they should win, they're winning.
So this would be massive for them to get anything out of today here at the new camp.
Oh, Fermín. No.
Lopez tangling with Comasanya. Santi Comasanya, the former Rayo Vallecano man.
Staple in the midfield. That finally sent to the bench Dani Parejo, who seemed eternal in this
in the Villarreal team. He's a LaLiga legend for sure. So no.
So close to slicing open the defense.
Oh, Ferran!
This was fizzed at him and he couldn't really control.
How do you not get at the end of that? Nice.
Such an interesting tactical battle, this one, Alex, between two teams.
Calling foul.
The difference is Villarreal are quite happy not to have the ball. They've one of the lowest possession percentages in La Liga, 6th lowest, in fact.
Yeah, less than 50%.
How's that a foul from Lamine?
Percent of possession in La Liga, but they don't want the ball. They want transition into empty spaces, and this is why they defend in a low block. They're very compact, they're very well organized, and they know how to run into space.
Close.
The thing here is that Barcelona are doing quite well is that they're preventing Villarreal players to play comfortably and to receive and turn. This is very rare. They're usually right at the back of the players that we've seen a lot of anticipation. Now it's Pau Cubarsí. Eric
Great
Garcia
work,
won
Pau.
a couple of balls earlier. So is doing Bernal. And they're very, very focused on not allowing Villarreal to ignite that transition, to receive and turn.
Yes, the forward pressure and the intensity of it is perhaps what was lacking a little bit in the recent weeks that went astray for Barcelona, but it's back.
After playing so many matches, it's going to be understandable. You're playing what?
Volume of pressing up
How many games do we play in the month of January and February? I'll look at the fixture list.
Cubarsí, Eric Garcia, and Bernal are very focused today.
Okay, starting in January. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 matches in 2 months. Basically playing every 3 days. Of course they're going to get tired. And the way that this Barcelona team plays.
On the Swede side of the bracket.
Very much the Arsenal side of the bracket. Roads pointing towards a potential meeting at the semi-final stage if they both take care of business. Of course, they also have a Copa del Rey semi-final second leg looming large. A lot of talk about that in the media and even from in the press conferences prior to the game. Alex, it surprised me a little, given they're 4-0 down. Lots of talk about how a comeback is still possible as Nicolas Pepe is found by...
I just know that people are going to make a meme out of that Raphinha.
Senegal man. And fouled by Danny
That
Olmo.
attempt from Raphinha in order to defend.
Yeah, this morning I was reading the
His
Catalan
ankles
press.
were
I was
broken,
reading,
oh my
Esportiva
God.
Catalunya, which is a local Catalan newspaper, sports newspaper. And the headline for today's game is Assaig para la Copa. That means rehearsal for the Copa. You're facing the third team in La Liga. You're just 1 point ahead of Real Madrid. You just lost the semi-final 4-0. I think that this game is way more important than the semi-final against Atleti.
Yeah, I would have thought so too, Alex. I raised an eyebrow at that as Bernal.
Oh, what a pass from Raphinha.
Across to Lamine Yamal on the left foot. Curler, routine save for Luis Junior. Keeper who had the highest save percentage in the league earlier on this season. I was reading that Joan Garcia statistically is now the best goalkeeper in the league. That's a good ball.
But Joan Garcia is there.
Very aware and patrolling way beyond the edge of his penalty area.
And that's the difference between him and Stensny, the Polish goalkeeper,
And
the
Tech.
veteran Polish goalkeeper. Joan
Yeah.
Garcia easily can come out of goal, can intercept those passes into the space, and this is the kind of goalkeeper you need if you're playing a high line.
I think it was a category of percentage of big saves that Garcia has made. Put him at the top of the pile. He's certainly been needed. As we reach the midway point of this first half, Adrian Healy and Alex Pereira with you at the Camp Nou. Still goalless. History between these two teams suggests that it won't stay that way for long. Throw here. The Yellow Submarine. Danny Olmo back to get it clear. Santiago Mourinho out there on the far side, the Uruguayan international. Side from Atletico.
If you want some noise for the most important matches at the Camp Nou, we need more than 500 ultras. We need both supporter ends of the pitch to allow for more fans, because you see right here a huge swab of seats in the stadium is just empty because fans aren't allowed to sit there.
He's learning that new position as a right back once he joined Villarreal. He's fulfilling the same role that Juan Foyth used to play for this team. So it's a right back, technically a right back, that becomes the third center back in possession. Juan Foyth will miss the rest of the season due to a injury.
No World Cup for him then.
Talking of injuries, haven't really talked about it yet. Frankie de Jong, hamstring injury during the week in training, will be out for at least a month, potentially up to 6 weeks. How big a blow is that for Barcelona, Alex?
It's a big blow, but Frankie de Jong is not the most popular player amongst the fans in Barcelona, and it's balanced out by the fact that Pedri is back. And they mainly play in the same position, and Bernal's
No, that was a bad pass from Koundé.
Stretch of the season kind of like makes it slightly easier for Hansi Flick, and then you have Fermín, you have Dani Olmo as well. So you have plenty of midfielders.
I
Gavi
see black
is
screen.
2 weeks away, according to the reports, to joining the regular training sessions with the rest of the team. So yeah, it's a blow, obviously, because Hansi Flick loves the way Frankie de Jong plays. But you've got plenty of replacements, plenty of options.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how many minutes Pedri gets today. He came on for about the final 20 last week against Levante. It's become a little becalmed here. Neither side really able to sink their teeth in.
Oh, wait, nice, Danny. Rafa.
Genuine chances have been few and far between.
No, Bernal.
Now losing out to Papagay.
Oh, nice mistake. Lamine.
Nicked away by Fermín.
Lamine, you have to finish this. There we go.
Yes,
there we go. Lamine Yamal.
Ruthless. Striking in the blink of an eye. Lamine Yamal with a finish that was smooth as
What a lovely finish from Lamine. 27th minute, great press from the boys. Fermín Lopez recovering the ball in transition.
With a transition.
And in the transition, Lamine Yamal scores.
Middle of the park, the relentless press by Fermín Lopez on Papagay, forcing the turnover.
Balde, Fermín, mistake from Papagay.
He leaves the door open. Fermín sees
Easy finish across the keeper.
Sends such an invitation to goal, and then Lamine Yamal has enough time to get a first touch, to get composed, and to open up his hip to send
Let's
the ball
go,
into
man.
the far post.
Lamine the
LaLiga
dream.
with that
Come on.
tackle couldn't do anything. Lamine Yamal celebrates with Fermín. 1-0 to Barcelona.
Deservedly so.
It was that man who was dispossessed, and you don't say that too often about Papagay, do you? But he had it stolen
Mistake
away
from
Fermín
Papagay.
Lopez with the perfect pass, as you said, Alex, right into the stride of Lamine Yamal, who makes it 11 for the season in La Liga, actually 16 in all competitions. He becomes Barcelona's joint top scorer in all competitions, alongside Ferran Torres with 16. And just when we said chances have been few and far between, Barcelona pounced.
It's a commentator, of course.
Let's go. Rafa. Balde.
Now
Ferran.
they go again.
No, Balde.
Raphinha
Hey, that's a
outside
foul.
Balde, who's bundled over, no foul. Good recovery work from Alex Balde.
If Bernal was able to do the Travella pass, oof, you find Raphinha in the channel.
Lineup today, given what Cancelo did last week.
11 goals and 13 assists for Fermín Lopez so far this season in all competitions.
An evident deep.
And he is in the best 10 in the world right now.
Mainly due to lack of competition, because Gerard Martin has established himself as a center back more than a full option on the left-hand side as a fullback. And João Cancelo played a perfect game against Levante. He was given the MVP award with an assist and plenty of good performance, plenty of good options on the left-hand side. But I think it's smart by Hansi Flick, because otherwise you could lose mentally Alex Balde for the rest of the season, and you're going to need
Oh, wow.
have in response. This is
All right.
promising. Molero
Raphinha low-key fell off this season. Still good, but still fell off.
definitively there.
That's because he's been injured. Raphinha has missed so many matches this
Ball to his
season.
coach there.
That's why. He hasn't been able to get back
Appreciated the effort.
up and running.
See that
When you look at how many games
Lamine
so far
Yamal's
he's
back,
played this
that's
season,
what he wants
he's
him to
played
do. Not
16
only attack,
matches.
but also help
And when you
out
compare
the
last
team to
season,
defense.
look, this season he's only played 25.
Has
Last
only,
season he played,
to be
57.
on that side.
And Barcelona, they went far on most competitions.
Bay down here. Great challenge from Balde. You saw Balde's reaction. He was quite in agreement.
Yeah.
So I won't be taking anything for granted just yet. Far from it.
What's up, NJ?
Talked about
Arsenal is the only one that can truly give us the
defeats in
competition.
recent seasons at home to Villarreal.
I agree. The biggest target for Barcelona in the UCL, given the bracket, would be Arsenal. Alongside us, they are the best team in that bracket. But what I will say is that we should just take game by game. We have Newcastle to beat first,
Alexander Sorloth, then playing for
and then if we advance, we have to focus on the winner of Spurs and Atletico. You know. But I'm confident Barcelona in the UCL. I'm confident.
Barcelona seeking a 13th consecutive home victory. And a chance to stay perfect here in the league. This is actually the 6th time in their club history they've won the first 12 home league games. But the first since the early 80s, 81-82 season, the last time they won their first 12.
But they didn't win the league title that year.
Nope.
But Real Sociedad.
That's offside.
Lovely. A chance here for the visitors. First really good look at goal. And Joan Garcia forced into the save.
Bro, you called the offside then? After
the
like 30 seconds have gone by?
Not even sure this would have counted.
What are we doing?
I think it's a Yofe. Yeah. There.
Yeah, he's offside. By like half a body length.
An excellent
Good saves from Joan though.
combination in the middle of the pitch in the central areas, and that's dangerous for Barcelona.
Ayofe Perez, who's made some career for himself, isn't he? Scoring goals in La Liga and in the Premier League. He scored 45 goals in the Premier League for Leicester and Newcastle.
Okay.
19 last year.
I'm scared for the UCL. Still getting nightmares.
Villarreal's top scorer.
What do you mean, Cornball? What are you scared of?
Ayofe's got a
Fans can
experience
brag
already.
about the 5
He's a
UCLs to
new-
Arsenal all you
in the
want, but this
Premier
Barca
League.
team
Right before,
has
he
won
made
the same
his
amount of
debut for La
UCL
Liga.
with this
He
Arsenal
was
team.
signed from Newcastle, from a second division team from Tenerife, from the Canary Islands.
What, NJ? Fans can brag about the 5 UCLs to Arsenal. Yes, that's true. Barcelona is infinitely the bigger club than Arsenal. Won the same amount of UCLs. See, but Barcelona, they haven't received the 500+ million euro investments that Arsenal have. And yet we've still won more trophies than them.
Danny Olmo.
So,
Bernal.
unless Arsenal wins something and not part of... Oh, Garcia, what an absolute block.
Defense
Instead of being part of Loserville,
for now, and then the offside flag coming to the raid as well.
They have to win
Mikitante
something.
was caught.
May
It's a bit
7th,
different intensity,
4-3.
like the pressure and the challenges
I'm not really scared about that.
Pressing. It's excellent. Look, he was
Talking about the UCL?
Molero was surrounded by 4 players. Yet
Yeah, but
again,
Barcelona and Arsenal are
Eric
not in the same
Garcia was
position.
able to intercept or to anticipate the pass. They're very focused. They're getting back.
This
to the
Arsenal
level
team
that
is
they
the finished
used to-
product.
they used
Barcelona,
to perform last season.
we're still 1 or
How
2
compact, how
key signings away from
just glued to each
being
other.
the
They-
out-and-out favorite to win it.
There's no spaces in between.
Arsenal going to sell so hard. How's the games in the Premier League looking like?
All the Villarreal players,
We'll see.
not the defenders, but the rest of the team.
Because
Every time
I
they get
know
the
that
ball,
they're under
facing
pressure
the
right
ball,
now. They win?
They cannot turn.
Yeah.
Now they do.
fixture list.
Pocket of space, though. Mikitate trying to
Later,
feed
later
it
on
away.
today, they play against Leeds away. Arsenal, who do they play against? Chelsea tomorrow.
That's the main danger man.
Okay.
Who plays on the left, but
Man United, oh,
outside,
also.
so there's the cross from Gaines.
Man United are doing well.
Through, but
Look at them.
reach a
If they win, they can go third, no?
Another offside.
Yeah. If Man United win against Crystal Palace at home, which they should,
And the referee was
you know, those type of games you should win.
in an offside position.
Things are looking favorable. Also, Tottenham in the relegation battle right now.
Splendid campaign for himself.
12 losses.
With 9 goals and 4 assists.
What?
A lot of calls now that perhaps should be considered for the Spanish national team squad. An eye on the World
Liverpool also clawing their way back after
Can
the
he make it?
horrendous start to the season.
Competence is so high in the Spanish national team, and probably De La Fuente sees him more as a midfielder than a winger.
Yeah. Yamal dancing through challenges. Oh, so special.
No!
This
Guys! Yo! Oh my god, Lamine goes. He goes.
the new camp crowd on their
Oh my god. Oh my.
feet. The really difficult look, almost routine at times. Lamine Yamal, his second of the afternoon.
That was a ridiculous goal from Lamine. Ridiculous.
Impossible to defend because if you give him the space for winning the byline, he's gonna get it. But if you don't close that gap and you open up the space for him to just cut inside, just find a shooting angle
Oh wow.
and finding the back of the net with this shot into the
Nah,
far
that's
post,
insane.
into the side of the net.
That's actually
It is
insane from Lamine.
impossible to defend if
Top
he
bins,
has
beating the
an
keeper,
inspired
beating
day. And
two.
Today is the day for Lamine Yamal. He
Yo,
makes it
he's
look
cooking.
so
He's
easy.
absolutely cooking.
Just going around two professional players, that touch, just making the ball bounce a little bit to just save that challenge by Sergi
Oh,
Cardona,
you
and
see the
then
fans'
how
reaction.
easily he sends the ball into the far post.
Oh, the
He's
kid
a
was going
superstar,
like that,
the
put on the
king,
crown.
as
Yes.
this kid was crowning him.
El Rey, Alex El Rey, Lamine Yamal, 12
Oh my
goals
gosh.
in La Liga, becomes Barcelona's top scorer now this season with 17 in all competitions. And yes, let's remind ourselves, he is
Look at
still
this.
19.
Look at this from Lamine.
Doesn't turn 19 until
Oh,
mid-July.
come on, boys.
Lunchtime Spain maybe in the
Oh, wow.
latter stages.
He
of
might
the
be
World
locked
Cup.
in. He's super locked in right now. Super
Let's
locked
come-
in.
Lamine Yamal's age should come with the rest of the stats, just to give more context to what we are witnessing.
Villarreal must be wondering what they've done wrong. They
Sheesh.
haven't really put too many feet wrong, have they, in this first half? And yet here they are, 2-0 down. As Pepe tries to work his way forward, but runs aground.
No,
Liga action
man.
coming A little later today, the late game coming from Oviedo, Real Oviedo.
What a
against
pass from
Atleti.
Lamine. Yo, Lamine Yamal is having an insane match.
30 Eastern start time on ESPN Plus.
No, Fermín was doing such a good job of keeping it alive.
He's relentless. He's full of energy.
Oh,
20 seconds ago, he was just fighting for a ball in a left-back position, trying to pester once again Pape Gay. And then 20 seconds later, he's in a higher position on the pitch. He brings so many things to this Barcelona team, Fermín.
hold on. I want to see like replays of that. I want to see if I can find you guys some images.
It's an accurate cross-field ball.
This is ridiculous from Lamine.
One-on-one against Balde.
Absolutely
Balde
ridiculous.
inside the cross-foot
Oh,
Lero.
Joan.
Couldn't quite
Absolutely
get the
ridiculous from
decisive
Joan.
touch. Actually, it was Ayoze Perez, wasn't it? A full stretch.
He beats both of them.
Get a toe into it. Couldn't steer it on target.
Beats both of the players.
He tried to
And then finishes
preferred right foot.
top ins.
Was a
Look at
little
that.
uncomfortable.
Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo.
That's why he couldn't get a clean contact. But Barcelona
Absolutely
need to be
cannot
very
wait.
careful. The Villarreal is finding Papegay in
Give this
1-1
bum a hat
with
trick.
Balde quite often. In one of
Barca
those
has dominated
situations,
football for a long
Villarreal
time.
can
Arteta,
really
Pep,
control.
Lucho play Barca ball, and every other team has adopted something from the way Barca play.
Koundé.
And it all started with Cruyff, man. When I say Barcelona are the revolutionaries of football, we are.
He's having fun today.
Yeah, he really is, isn't he? This is Bernal. Oh, did he get a kick in the head there going for the rebound? The referee was in close proximity, again waves it away. He's certainly been letting them play here in this first half. Yeah, and that's why. It was actually the ball that hit him in the face.
He got shoved in the back.
Balde's push.
Yeah.
Eric Garcia has also had a tremendous game, guys. He's had such a good season. What a pass from
This
Joan.
clearance is much more than a clearance, isn't it? It's a
Oh, Lamine. Yo, Lamine is feeling himself. Today he's feeling himself.
A torturous first half.
He's-
It's been for the likes of Sergi Cardona and
Yeah, he's had a rough night. He's had an absolute
Vega
rough
trying to
night.
keep tabs on
Referee is Fermín. He's also
it. Valero too, tracking back.
47th minute, extra time. Lamine scores a hat trick. Please.
Ferran Torres. This time the whistle does go. Papegay and a piece of his shirt.
It was an interesting move here. Ferran Torres dropped a little bit deeper to offer a passing line, and both Raphinha and
Our
Balde
striker situation is
sprinted
dire, boys.
into the space.
When you look at the stats that our strikers have been scoring, I think like Ferran has like
It was a great
3 goals in 16, something like that. How many goals does Ferran have? And Lewandowski is pretty much the same.
So set piece situation. Raphinha is eyeing this up with real intent.
You have to go all the way back to the end of January
Luis Jr. trying
for a goal.
to organize the wall.
And a goal contribution. Raphinha, you're going to try from that far?
Raphinha around the wall and Junior having to spring
Great
away
shot
to his
from
left
Raphinha.
and pour it aside.
Great shot from Rafa. Keeper, good save as well. See, 2 goals. 3.
Corner work short.
Yeah,
Raphinha.
look at that. You have to go.
Done really well to pick out Danny Olmo.
Is that
And a
onside?
touch from Koundé was offside.
Ah, offside.
Brilliant work though between Raphinha and Olmo to open up the space.
Yeah, he's offside.
I'm not sure, because there's a left foot by Papegay that may play.
No. He's offside. He's offside.
It's a great touch. If the ball just goes
He's offside right there.
right in front of you, you need to.
What's up,
get a
Benley?
shot on it.
I'm thinking about how dominant our press would be with Osimhen.
Yeah, it was
I think that's the
some
target.
touches.
What's the
Also
cost,
from
you think?
Koundé, who,
Osimhen would
missed the
be,
field
what,
goal
80
opportunity
million,
early
90?
on in this game when it was still
On the
0-0.
cheap side, if you're looking like 120, around there.
Just checking this. Remember, it's semi-automatic offside check in La Liga.
It's offside.
Referee just,
Yeah, it's offside.
The offside is confirmed.
Ferran first touch is
See by
woeful.
how much.
Barca are number 9 and then top center back away from
Great
being
deal.
unstoppable. Precisely. And what makes it even more exciting is the core of the team is so young. Lamine, 18 years of age. Marc Bernal, Pedri. You know, Marc Bernal is what, 19, 18, around there. Pedri, 23. Pau Cubarsí, 19. Balde, 22.
No, that's unsurmountable.
Rafa, 28. Joan Garcia, 24.
As it is, they
Gavi, what, 21, 22, around there?
face a very steep climb in the second half. Really,
So much of the core of the team is so young.
in the first. Raphinha in the mood as well.
Oh,
There's Lamine Yamal, Danny Olmo, flipping it across the face.
Ferran. Nice,
Bernal
Bernal.
again, though.
Yeah, Bernal has done such a good job of just recovering the ball.
Oh, Cardona is chasing
Lamine
shadows.
Yamal.
Lamine
No,
Yamal opened up
Lamine!
again. If anything, that was an easier chance than the one he
Yes!
dispatched a few minutes ago.
Dude, the hat trick was right there.
Barcelona definitely needs more help. They're playing
Dude,
always,
Lamine is just
2v1
cooking Cardona.
Koundé and Lamine Yamal on him.
No!
He gets the help, the support by Pape Gay sometimes by Renato Vega. But you really need to outnumber them, especially
Oh
if Jules
my.
Koundé is joining the attack. You need to force a lot of your players to drift to that left-hand side to cover that space.
Wait, is this another assist for Fermín? Does Fermín have 2 assists on the night?
Balanced in this first half.
2 assists, yeah.
Left, centre, and right.
Oh my. Well, that was pretty much Lamine just doing his magic, but still.
That doesn't happen with Real Madrid.
Look at this chance that he missed.
All of their attacks on the left-hand side.
Cross comes Cubarsí and Eric Garcia. Had a faultless first half.
If he's just able to curve that, just curve it.
They're all playing at a great level. Eric Garcia, Cubarsí,
It's a great.
Intercepting those early passes.
It's a great performance from the guys. Absolutely fantastic.
Here they go again.
Garcia providing the platform for Raphinha. Asking just a little too much of Balde with that pass.
Why waste time if you know that's offside, this referee? He's had some bad calls, I would say.
One of the sternest tests of Barcelona's title credentials before kickoff, and it's a test they're passing with flying colours thus far. Still a long way to go, of course.
High grades, indeed.
Oh, Koundé.
Here's Koundé. On from Fermín Lopez. Good work from Navarro. Just holding his ground to get it clear, the young centre-back.
Yet again, Marc Bernal right. Oh, Ferran. No! Yet again, Marc Bernal recovering.
They've just been a step quicker every time, haven't they?
Yeah, it was clear. I could see that with my eyes.
It wasn't much.
It's half a body length.
Half a body.
Yeah, half a body.
But a very satisfying 45 minutes work for Hansi Flick's men.
Bernal is winning a lot of aerial duels in the midfield. I like it.
That man, Alex, who's been in scintillating form, Lamine Yamal.
Lamine Yamal has had a tremendous first half. Tremendous first half. That second goal that he scored was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous from Lamine. Insane right there. Let me see right here. This was the second goal. It was almost... Wait, that's his family right there in the stands. Whew. Oh, wow. Bernal is cleaning up in the midfield. He's doing such a great job in regards to that. All right, guys, I'm going to be posting the link to join on both X and on YouTube. So if you want to join and give your thoughts about the match, discuss, feel free. Always welcome it. We can talk about the half, but overall, it's been a really solid performance from Barcelona. Defensively, we've been so good. Villarreal, obviously, they're going to get chances, but they haven't had a clear-cut chance where you're thinking, oh, my God, Barcelona are just not able to defend right there. We've done a great job so far. I like it. Lamine Yamal has now reached 100 GA in his career with club and country. 18 years of age, 48 goals, and 52 assists. Ridiculous. And then crowd, oof, that was absurd, absolutely absurd. That means mom was very pleased with the second goal. Let me find this graphic really quickly. Amazing. NJ, welcome, my friend. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. NJ, that was a fucking ridiculous goal from Lamine. That was
Yeah,
an absolute
it is.
insane goal from Lamine. Lamine is cooking this match. He's
Yeah,
cooking.
for sure. 100%. I agree.
He's he's absolutely cooking. It's been such a good performance from him so far. Cornball, welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome.
Hi.
Hey, what's up, Cornball? And NJ, thoughts on that first half performance?
No, it was a 9.5 out of 10. Like, everybody was playing good. Like, the defense was on point. The goalkeeper was on point. Like, Eric Garcia was on point with his defense. The midfield. With what do you call this? With Bernal cleaning up the mess the Barca made. He was there to make it easier for everybody.
Yes,
Then
yes,
I would say like the pressure for me and Raphinha helped out a lot. That it made it easier for Lamine to score the two goals that he did. Yeah, overall and overall it was a great quarter first half.
yes. That first half, it was just so professional from the team. You
Yeah,
saw Barcelona be effective in the press, and the chances that they get, they finish it. You see our defending in transitions and overall, stopping those through passes in general were really well. You had great performances from Lamine, who we're going to be talking about his amazing goal and everything. We're going to be looking at that. We're Bernal, you touched upon him. He was just cleaning up the midfield. Any loose ball, he was there. And that's
yeah,
he's covering so much space right now. He's literally like an octopus. He's literally everywhere.
yeah.
Uh,
Something
a- a-
something Mark I should do better on that.
um, and Eric Garcia, there's this one instance where I
Yeah,
believe if the pass
the
goes through,
yeah.
that's a one
Yeah,
v one against
double
Joan
tackle.
Garcia with my exactly. It's absolutely huge. Cornball, are you there? Cornball, you there? Okay. Saket, welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. How are you?
Yeah, yeah, fine. It's
That's
crazy, I
fantastic.
was watching the game. Yeah. The thing I noticed is that I think Raphinha was very good, but Lamine ended up scoring two goals. So it turns out now that Lamine Yamal was good in first half. I don't think Lamine was bad. I just think he scored two incredible moments. But Raphinha's
Yeah.
performance, I think it was very good. If you look at it in
Yeah,
a
yeah,
creative
it
point
is.
of view.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, Bernal in the midfield, man, he's winning duels. He's heading every, aerial ball. Also, I think Cubarsí and Eric, I think both of them were good. Not only Eric
Yes.
Garcia, but Cubarsí was also good. I think. Only
Yes.
I
Yes.
think downfall was both of our fullbacks. I think they are just not concentrated. I think that is their only fault. Otherwise,
Fucking
I think
Koundé is
entire team
so
was
bad, bro.
decent.
Yeah.
Just so bad.
Yeah, they
They
have
should have
just
done much
looks
better.
like not interested. Uninterested, something like that.
It's like what
Juice.
it's like it's a whatever for them now. Like, just suck it up this year and just try again next
Mm,
year, basically.
in regards to Jules Koundé, he had this chance in the first half, but before Lamine opened up the scoring, and this should have been the first goal. I have no idea how Jules Koundé doesn't finish from right here. But then you think about it, it's your fullback, it's your center back. You understand why, but then again, I'm pretty sure these players like practice this on a daily in the training
Also,
sessions.
They are
yeah.
though every
But
day
crazy
though.
thing is, yeah, Koundé has. It's not like Koundé is not finishing. Last season he's finished such chances
Yeah.
also.
You think about that amazing goal against Real Madrid in the final. You know, you're looking at him to score goals like that and everything. But
It's
Maybe
season
he
I
again.
think,
missed. He missed. It's all good and
yeah,
everything.
it looked like more like a cross than a finish.
Yeah, yeah. He was that far out wide. Um, But it's okay. I want to talk about Lamine because Lamine has been the star of the show so far in that first half. You know, great performances from Eric Garcia, great performances from Bernal and Fermín as well. But Lamine has been the deciding factor. He's been the, I would say, the game changer in that first half. Speak about his goals.
Yeah,
Speak about his goals because this is a demon that we
yeah,
have on our hands.
yep, yeah. Before going to goals, commentators were saying that this is the first time Lamine has scored in 5 games in a row, but for the last 3 games he hasn't scored. If you go into background, he's fasting and all of this. I don't know how he's so energetic, specifically in those moments, because it is very hard to when opposition team is double teaming you, it is very hard to create a space. I
Yes.
think second finish specifically, I think first finish, I think it was easy comparatively,
Yeah.
but second finish and the play that he created before taking on the goal, that was crazy, man. You know I just came out of my seat and I just screamed, so my mom was looking at me like crazy, what is going on? Yeah, so second finish was crazy, man.
I'm looking at the stats right now, and ESPN, they were just saying that Lamine Yamal right now, he scored 17 goals so far this season, and he's one off of his career best in one season so far, and the season hasn't even, we're reaching sort
No,
of like
no, he
the
scored
the
12 this
half.
season though.
No, in all competitions.
Yeah,
No,
let's
no,
be
no, no,
honest.
no, no, no,
If
no. He
we
scored 12 this year. I mean, in La Liga, he scored 12. He
Yeah,
scored
yeah,
three
in La
in,
Liga 12.
yeah, in UCL three in, I mean, two in Copa del Rey. And yeah.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they're also
Yeah.
taking into account like the Super
Oh, never
Copa
mind. Yeah,
España or
yeah,
something.
never mind. The 17. I was
Yeah.
thinking different. I was like,
Yeah,
what the
yeah.
fuck am I talking about? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
17 in
yeah, no,
total.
no, no. They're talking about all competitions, no, because when you look at Lamine's most specific
I mean, yes,
stats in La Liga, it's 12, yeah. And
31 GA in total basically this year.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
he's been absolutely flying. And some of the narratives in regards to Lamine Yamal is he's not performing in the big games, but when you look at Lamine Yamal so far through the entirety of the season,
I
what a
mean,
lot of
no,
people were
it's
criticizing what in
fair
his
enough to
lack
them
of
though.
productivity, Lamine
Yeah,
Yamal
I
is
think,
improving on that.
I mean, fair enough
yeah, I think,
they were saying that in the big games because again, because because he couldn't perform against PSG, then Chelsea, right? So it made sense why they say that. But at the same time, again, if you're gonna perform against like
yeah,
the smaller team, there should be a given though, right?
yeah,
So
fair
S
enough. But, guys, did you guys notice that almost every, commentator was also mentioning almost every big game this season we have lost, Atletico,
yeah.
Real
yeah,
Madrid,
the big games, yeah,
I also in
that's why it's fair
Champions
enough
League.
though.
This, yeah. Also commentator was pointing that up we haven't been top 5 team this season in La Liga. We also lost to Real Betis. Teams like this. And let's be honest,
Well,
on
we
in
have
all
been
those,
Atletico. We did beat Atletico
yeah, yeah,
at home. Hmm.
yeah. Also, in all those games, Lamine Yamal didn't perform compared to last season.
Exactly, yeah,
Let's be fair,
exactly, yeah, yeah.
yeah, and we ended up
That's why it's
losing
fair
that
though.
those
It's
games.
fair that they did. Yeah, that's why it's
Yeah.
fair for them to say that. Like, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
crazy
he didn't
thing is,
really show up.
without his performance, we didn't win any of those
Lamine
games.
Yamal's
I
the
I was
GOAT.
just trying to point in that.
Yes. Cornball.
Yeah, that
Cornball.
out of nowhere.
I want to hear your thoughts in regards to that first half performance.
Lamine Yamal is the best player of all time.
All time. Expand
Yeah.
on that. Expand on that.
Like, I don't know.
Okay,
Okay. Well,
okay,
I
fair
think it would be
enough.
a little bit early to say that he's the greatest of all time. I think you could say maybe he's the greatest teenager of all time. That's where I can
Same thing.
I can have that argument with you and everything, and we can have that debate. But Lamine Yamal, in regards, I think he has a long way to go before people can call him the best of all time. But this first half, like, speak to me about his first half performance today.
Hey man, win UCL and Champions League this season. He's good for me. Bye bye Messi.
Ah,
Oh, wait, but guys, also I haven't spoken to you guys about that. But thoughts on the UCL draw? And NJ, I'll go with you, and then I'll go with you, Sika.
Bro, I'm telling you now, yo, there's no excuses this time. Because again, we have the most like the easiest path again. The only thing, the only trick is gonna be should be Arsenal. That's it. I mean, everything's gonna be tricky, but I feel like it's not the same as compared to the other bracket where like the like like you know what I
Yeah,
mean, like, compared to the other
yeah.
bracket. But
Band for band for with like
yeah,
Bayern,
this time
PSG,
I
Real,
was
and
gonna,
so many.
I feel like our side is more. I mean, this year's side is more easier compared to last season though. I feel like, isn't it?
We had Dortmund, we had Benfica. Who do we have in the
Inter.
round of 16?
No,
We have
Yeah,
Inter as
yeah,
well.
I
Yeah.
won't.
yeah, we had Bayern as well,
I
like
won't
in
say
that
easy.
stage.
Yeah, I won't say easy. I would say it is similar
I mean,
because
I
until
mean,
semi-final we didn't get any good opponents. This bracket also until semi-final. In the semi-final we will eventually get Arsenal. Other than that, I think Atletico we can
it's
beat Tottenham also.
it depends. It depends though. Also, I guess Atletico as well, because Atletico is very tricky. So when they play, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
depends. But but
Yeah.
but
Okay.
but when you compare this year to last year, I feel like this year is more favorable for Barcelona. But again,
It
it
it's a favorable route to the final,
yeah,
but you have to take it game by game because
exactly,
if
yeah, I know.
Barcelona are
Yeah.
not, up for it and they're not, showing their best level,
Yeah.
we can get
Yeah.
knocked out, by
Is this
an
Barca's
Atletico, by a
is this
Newcastle and
Barca's
everything.
fault gonna be? It's gonna be Barca's fault if they lose because again, because
Yes, yes, yes.
there's no excuse
1000%.
to this year. Because last
Yeah.
year was okay because it was the first year last year, right? It's the first time for us to go to them, but this year is just no excuse this time.
Mm.
I think
Well,
I think
I
it's
would
a
say
medium
in
draw,
regards to that,
compared compared to Arsenal because I think Arsenal got the easiest, then Barcelona, then all the teams other side of the bracket.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
wait, fair play for Arsenal because Arsenal are still in all competition as well, so it's gonna
Mhm.
be hard for
Well, I
them to
mean,
like.
Arsenal do deserve it because they won every
Yeah,
single game in the group
I
stage, so
mean,
it's they
yeah,
should be gaining an easier path. I like that. If you
yeah,
finish at the top, you should be rewarded not only for having home games as well in the second leg, but also having an easier
Yeah.
path to the final. And if you do poorly, like
Yeah.
for example, if you don't finish top eight, like PSG did, like how Real Madrid did as well, you're gonna be facing a more difficult opponent. I
yeah.
do
My only
expect
issue
that.
with them is that
No,
that doesn't. My
I
only
don't
issue with
think
them is
it
that
doesn't. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't think
huh?
it really matters because I don't
Yeah,
think it really matters where you finish in the top eight because
exactly.
last
Yeah, in
season,
top eight.
Liverpool got
It doesn't really
PSG.
matter though. To be
You
fair.
know, yeah, it depends on which big teams finish outside of the top
Exactly.
10
Yeah.
or top 8 actually.
Yeah. You can't really pick which opponent. It's gonna be like it's gonna be like a random whoever won in that playoff in enough facing, right? So it it, it 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 doesn't really matter as long as you finish top eight. You're good, no matter who you face.
Okay, okay. In regards to this game, how big of a margin do you think that Barcelona is going to win, or do you think that Villarreal
Nah, it's
can
gonna be a
still?
close game this time because that time when we faced Newcastle, they were still learning how to play together.
Oh no,
This
no,
time, it's
no!
gonna,
I'm not talking about the Champions League game against Newcastle. I'm talking
oh,
about
okay.
the second half against Villarreal.
This game, I mean, score one more goal or two, then it should be. It should be. I feel like it should be more like calm now. Because again, they're 2-0 up. They should be like not like not in a bad way. More like like just calm, more calmness this time. And if they find the open space, they should finish the chance
Okay,
after.
okay. Score predictions,
Cornball,
guys.
I wanted to ask Cornball. What do you think? Do you think Lamine we will get to see first hat trick from Lamine Yamal?
What?
Do you think
What do you
that
think?
Lamine Yamal will get a hat trick?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Let's
At
go.
least like
Let's go.
one more goal, at least.
All right,
That
fair
would be
enough.
amazing.
Fair enough.
First hat trick.
He
I think
had the
it will be
chance to get
first
the
hat
hat
trick of
trick.
his career, right?
Yeah.
Did
Say what?
has he gotten a? I don't think Lamine has gotten a hat trick. I
I
think he's
don't
gotten a
think
hat trick of
he
assists.
didn't.
No, 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 no. A brace. Yeah, he had multiple braces already.
Yeah,
I
braces.
think.
I
I
don't
think
know.
probably one. I think I don't know. Probably
I
one.
believe he had like one hat trick of assists, if I'm not mistaken. He's never scored an actual hat trick though.
No.
He had this chance right here, which was super similar.
Oh, okay then.
Um, but. But all right, guys, I'll see you for the match reaction if you guys do tune in and everything. But so far, great first half, and Barcelona set to start in the second. I'll see you guys there. Okay.
All right.
All right. All right, boys. Let's get the second half rolling. There we go. We bring in.
It's Barcelona who get us underway. Now going from right to left. Remember, looking for their 13th consecutive home victory to continue.
All right.
Keep a 100% record going here. Lamine Yamal. The connection to Raphinha. Raphinha. With Mourinho for company, forced to backtrack. Again, a win here this afternoon will get Barcelona 4 points clear of Real Madrid. And Real Madrid will have a couple of days to stare at that table. They're not in action until Monday. And Koundé is broken through here.
No.
Well, he might have finished it as a contest. Got there.
Olmo, bro.
His clipped effort saved by Junior. Barcelona not done yet though. Here's Yamal. Olmo. And a back heeler into his path.
That should have been 3. That should have been 3, man.
Right start of the second half. Maybe one touch too many by Jules Koundé, who had an open delivery right when he received the ball by Lamine Yamal. But this is so good for Barcelona. They are reminding us the team that was flying last year. Jules Koundé joining the attack way more often than usual, overloading that right-hand side and providing Lamine Yamal with more options.
Yeah, Lamine Yamal is only 1 goal away from scoring his first ever hat trick. Where can I watch this game for free? Cornball, I don't know.
Why would there be for Hansi Flick?
You'd have to pay. I'm watching it through ESPN. I'm paying like the monthly subscription
Pulls it in.
in order to watch the match.
And goes again on the right-hand side. And that will be a Villarreal corner. I believe it's going to be their first of the game.
Found one? Fantastic, brother.
And they're always trying to find this man, Alejandro Balde, who they identified as the weakest link of Barcelona's defense. They're trying to isolate either Nicolas Pepe or Ayoce Perez on a one-on-one situation with him.
Pepe delivering the corner near post. Still up for grabs.
Offside.
And
Offside.
Today
Offside.
is able to turn it home. And the offside flag stays down. And this
What?
is going to count. Villarreal are back in business.
Oh my gosh. Please tell me this is
Time seemed to
offside.
stand still just for a moment as that ball just trickled towards Gay, who was on his own.
Well,
Under the edge
if
of
this
the
stands, he
6-yard
makes up for
box.
his mistake in the first
Unmarked.
half.
Dispatched it. It was just a question of whether he was onside, and it appears he was.
He was indeed. Raphinha was playing him on side. Look,
He was.
Yep.
totally obvious. Great effort.
No
by
one's marking
Mourinho,
him.
Fighting for that ball, surrounded by Barcelona players. That turns
Oh,
that
come
struggle,
on.
that fight into an assist. And Pape Gay with a great relationship with goal. This is his 4th goal of the season so far.
They pull one back.
The man who scored that spectacular.
Look at that. Rafinha keeps him onside. And no one's marking him.
Nations final against Morocco, only coming in extra time. Well, again, curse to the commentator, Alex. We just said how Barcelona have picked up where they left off at the tail end of the first half. Dani Olmo might have made it 3 within seconds.
Yeah, instead of going from 3-0, it goes to 2-1.
We might start charging teams for our comments, but do not comment on that.
Ah.
Raphinha. As he said, he just didn't quite get out in time. Papagay all the time in the world. Look at it again. It was a scrappy old goal, wasn't it? A mishit shot. How how often that leads to something productive.
That's such a fortunate rebound.
Yet, Joan Garcia was very close to.
We concede like that. We've done such a good job defending, man.
Well, that's
And
a
you
bummer
concede
for
that.
Barcelona, not only because they won't keep a clean sheet, which was very important. It's one of the things that Hansi Flick highlighted the most again, regarding their last game at home against Levante, but also just thinking ahead of that clash against Atletico de Madrid. These are the kind of situations that can doom you in a cup tie. They need 4 goals to just balance out what they considered at the Metropolitano, and just one little distraction, yeah, it can be very costly.
Gay on the score sheet for the second consecutive week. He scored the winner last week from the penalty spot. Regional derby against Valencia, a game in which they trailed. Here they are, 3 against 3, and a chance to strike again. Pepe
Let's go.
sees his effort blocked by Balde. Pepe quickest to the loose
Great
ball.
defending from Balde. Nice, boys.
It should be a wake-up call for Barcelona. Joao Cancelo is warming up. The camera director offers us a close shot on Alejandro Balde, and he's quite right. He's probably the man to be replaced by Cancelo.
I'd replace Koundé, man.
A throw from Mourinho. Renato Vega, who tried to make something of it. The follow-up is overcooked.
I want to see Pedri in this midfield. I want Pedri and Bernal as a duo at the base.
Well, Villarreal on the score sheet, as they always seem to be here at the Camp Nou. After 3 goals here, the last visit back in May. 5 goals the year before. Are they yet going to make a game of it in this second half?
That's different from Villarreal. They're pressing high up the pitch for the first time into the game. They quickly retreat and go deep again, but we haven't seen them pressing Barcelona's playing out from the back in the first half.
Koundé. Yamal, here's Mark Bernal. Bernal with the outside of the boot, seeking Ferran Torres.
Oh my God, Koundé, you're getting cooked.
That's an easy decision for the referee. And
I applaud that decision from Bernal. I applaud that decision from Bernal. Right there, Jules Koundé got cooked. As a defensive midfielder, when you see
That they had the chance to
the chance of Villarreal just counterating, you stop it. Boom.
pull off his shirt,
Yes.
kill that chance.
That's a tactical foul.
look at that, really productive campaign. 8 goals and 4 assists.
No.
Villarreal's record ever signing.
Does the defender get a touch on Lamine?
Baying for a decision in their favour, but meanwhile, Joan Garcia he only got a bit on it. There's an empty net, and it's pulled wide.
Oh my God.
The great escape for Barcelona. What a chance for Ayoce.
Joan Garcia did a great job of defending that as well.
Target. That was the prior challenge, with Yamal still down on the ground, and then this, Alex.
The pass is perfect. The run into
Oh my
into the
gosh.
phase is perfect. as
Drama.
well. Perfect timing. Joan Garcia gets
So much
there,
drama.
but not early enough to prevent Ayoce. And then Eric Garcia, when we see the little beef on the bench in the technical area between Hansi Flick and Marcelino, Eric Garcia's get a final touch on that ball.
Look at this. Villarreal missed his chance.
The flare-up.
That's a foul on Lamine. Now, here's the thing. Why? I personally think it's okay, but how many times have we seen across the season a player get the ball, but because the follow-through hits the player, you see right here, the player gets the ball first, but the follow-through, it hits Lamine Yamal.
Game in charge, by the way, for Barcelona. clear what the
No foul, no
on-field
red.
disagreement was. Clearly, Barcelona players felt aggrieved the foul wasn't given. And that challenge against Lamine Yamal. We had a look at it, Alex, and it didn't seem to be anything wrong with the challenge, even though Yamal was left on the ground.
Yeah, by Pau Navarro, there was a challenge. Raphinha, as a captain, was protesting to the referee. That's why he had that heated discussion with Ayoce and other referees, asking them to be calm, and Raphinha is losing his temper. Even Ferran Torres is asking him to calm down, because he could have seen a yellow card easily for disrespecting the referee. There you go.
Well, he is going to see a yellow card. He's talked himself into it.
Yo, Raphinha.
Well, cooler heads needed. Raphinha, as captain, would have been expected to provide it.
All right.
Hansi Flick also cautioned. You have to assume, Alex, it was for a sense of agreement that the foul wasn't given. Lamine Yamal down on the ground. And Villarreal came mighty close to equalising as a result. Probably should have equalised.
Yeah, it's a very weird start of the second half, considering how impressive Barcelona had been in the first one. And now the crowd of the Camp Nou using the Guantanamera tune.
There just needs to be more fans in the stadium. The supporter
Exact words they using, Alex. I suspect they're
Pretty much,
factions.
No, they say, "Qué malo eres, árbitro, qué malo eres." So you're such a bad referee.
Oh my God.
But it could be way worse.
right.
It's quite respectful.
Yeah.
This chant.
I don't think Premier League crowds would be quite as polite.
No.
Here's Bernal. Barcelona need to regain that source that was flowing for them in the first half and seemed to be there right at the start of the second. That smooth progress has been disrupted. To get this man going again, Lamine Yamal. And crowd are chanting for Pedri as Danny Olmo lines it up. Couldn't hit the jackpot though.
Pedri,
They see him.
Pedri, Pedri.
Going to be introduced a lot earlier this time, a week on from his comeback.
Danny Olmo off. I think that's the right substitution.
Very few players get this sort of treatment from the Nou Camp crowd, Alex, but Pedri is that sort of special player. And
Yeah, he's among that.
To replace Danny Olmo.
He's the kind of player that is highly appreciated at the Camp Nou. And instead of a flashy strikers, the total midfielder, he's just that rare mix of Xavi and Iniesta. He has got the ability to dictate the tempo of the game. He's got the ability to retain the ball and to dribble. He's got the reading of the game. He knows when to accelerate, when to give the ball a little bit of a pause. He's one of the best defensive midfielders in La Liga. He recovers a lot of balls.
No.
He's a total player.
Nah,
One of the
he's my favorite midfielder in the world right now.
What an option for Hansi Flick to have with the game dynamics started to go against you. Let's bring Pedri on and try and change things around. Pedri immediately to Yamal. Up again needed.
Well, I'm not gonna say anything.
Yamal looking to turn the corner, was just nudged off the ball. Garcia in the thick of the action, winning that decisively.
They're going to miss Eric Garcia quite badly. On Tuesday, he's suspended against Atletico de Madrid in the Copa del Rey.
Yeah, as if the task wasn't big enough already to come back from 4.
I mean, with Barcelona being 4 goals down, I think you have to be a little bit more offensive. I'd be looking to bring just Koundé at that center back spot and start
Bernal
Cancelo out on the
into
right.
Balde. Now here's Raphinha.
Ah, nice, Raphinha.
Determinedly wins it back after his initial pass had gone astray. An hour gone here at the new camp. Barcelona 2, Villarreal 1. The Yellow Submarine have surfaced for the second half here. Threatened to make a game of it. Here's Bernal. Lamine Yamal, who's on the hat-trick, he's on his left foot!
Oh,
Well, I'm not
so
sure
close,
who
man.
done anything about it had that been just inside the post rather than the
so
wrong side.
close.
It's just a whisker away, surrounded by 3 players. Once again, Jules Koundé making that
Look at
overlapping
this.
run, creating some doubts in the
Just like
defense.
inches
giving Lamine
away.
Yamal one more option to choose from. But yeah, when Lamine Yamal is on fire, he's unstoppable.
Here's Nicolas Pepe trying to produce some of the same on the Villarreal left-hand flank. He bulleted that ball into the middle. Mikatadze couldn't control the Georgian.
But you get the idea of Villarreal is trying to find a 1v1 situation, an isolated 1v1 situation against Alejandro Balde. They're trying that
Well,
over and over.
the Madrid derby, Real Madrid and Getafe will be the final game of the weekend.
Oh, well
Starts
pass from
on
Raphinha.
Monday
Ferran, you have to finish that.
as
Oh,
Ferran Torres threatens to get in. Luis
that was a
Junior,
brilliant pass from Raphinha.
really good work.
Absolutely
Snuffing out the
brilliant
danger.
pass from Rafa.
What a pass by Raphinha.
Yeah. Ferran not able to finish that. Oh, my. Oof. Barcelona have had the
Garcia.
chances to extend the lead.
Pedri. Out for just about a month he was after getting injured in the Champions League against Slavia Prague. Made his return late on last
Oh.
week. Now, as you said, timing it to perfection with Frankie de Jong having gone down in training this week.
He's going to be out, Frankie de Jong, around 5-6 weeks. That could make him miss around 10 games from Barcelona. That was a great save by Luis Junior coming out of goal after that excellent pass by Raphinha.
Ferran Torres, despite the 2 defenders draped on his shoulder, did get there first. He got that toe poke towards goal. Here's Balde. Pedri.
Ah!
Oof.
No.
He spotted that run of Yamal's and so nearly fed it through to him.
Oh,
Mikatadze. Positive play from him.
nothing. Great job, Koundé. Great job.
Jules Koundé.
Oh, I think Bernal is asking for the sub.
But he did ahead of Ayofe. And
Oh, or is he
on the ground
asking
in the
for the...
There was a shoulder-on-shoulder action by Jules Koundé. That wasn't a foul.
I think he's tired. Yeah, I think
but
he's tired.
He clips Ayofe with his left foot. That's why Ayofe is complaining a lot.
Yeah. Kind of inadvertently got it wrapped up, didn't he, with Ayofe here. Yeah, I think he's, yeah, what's left him on the ground. How's your lip reading in Catalan, Alex?
I have no
They
idea
were
what...
complaining.
Yes.
I have no
That's
idea
all
what
I
she
can
said.
say.
Dejan Buchanan is starting to prepare himself for action, so it looks like we are going to see one of the Canadian internationals come off the bench.
I'm curious because Marcelino has several options. He can replace a straight swap Nicolas Pepe and play Buchanan on the right-hand side, but he can also move Nicolas Pepe to a striker position and replace Ayofe, for instance.
Oh, Ferran.
Ayofe is
Malero.
limping.
Yeah. Koundé. Rather enjoying himself out there. As is this man. Lamine. Trying to offer himself as the option, but Papagay had tracked his run dutifully, and it's a little wrap around the ankle for his troubles.
Oh, Raphinha was making the run.
Very interesting period of the game, this 20 minutes into the second half. Barcelona seeing their first half lead eroded, but now back in control of possession. Certainly conceding that goal so early in the second half doesn't seem to have flustered Hansi Flick's men at all. Koundé. Ambitious intent there, trying to pick out
Araujo and Lewandowski.
Double switch for Barcelona and a double switch for Villarreal at the same time. We're going to see Pedraza and Buchanan come on for Villarreal. Ferran Torres, well, his drought continues now, 6 games without a goal, Alex, and he's going to make way for Robert Lewandowski.
And that's also a huge indication, right there. Bernal was asking the substitution because he was tired. For Hansi Flick not to field Marc Asado ahead of Eric Garcia, oh my gosh, bro.
Eric Garcia, as we said, he's suspended for that game. So double fullback on the left-hand side for Villarreal. Alfonso Pedraza and Sergi Cardona will be playing.
Marc Asado to not renew with Barca.
And Tajon Buchanan joins the right-hand side of the attack. So Nicolas Pepe will be playing as a second striker alongside Mika Balde. It's the same structure, 4-4-2, but with different actors.
Pedraza for Leeds United man is Buchanan, getting on the ball immediately, trying to square that for Pepe. Tajon Buchanan, who will undoubtedly be a big part of Jesse Marsch's squad this summer for Canada.
The elbow.
Welcome card for Alfonso Pedraza. 1 minute into the game, and he is booked.
Or do you start Araujo right there for the game against Atletico?
Leeds and Alaves and Betis, but made his way back.
He's running out of contract, and he's been linked with Lazio for next season. And Tajon Buchanan already knows how it feels like scoring against Barcelona. He scored the winner last year.
Midway point of the second half.
Is Lamine Yamal onside right here?
Lamine Yamal on a hat trick.
Is Lamine onside? Please.
Absolutely scintillating strikes from Lamine Yamal.
3.
And a 5-star performance crowned the perfect.
Please tell me this is onside. He seemed miles off, and so I don't know. First hat trick of many.
What a pass by Pedri, and this is the first time that Lamine Yamal counts to 3, celebrating his goal. The first time that he gets a hat trick. But look, you cannot.
What a pass from Pedri! Oh my gosh!
Perfectly timed.
What a pass from Pedri!
Lamine Yamal. He has to reposition himself a little bit.
Lamine hat trick. Lamine hat trick. Pedri. best
sends the ball
midfielder in the
into
world
far post.
finds the best
This
player
is
in the world.
incredible
They
technique.
combine.
Look at the curl of the ball.
Historic
Look at the
first
technique
ever
that
hat trick
Pedri
for
used to
Lamine
play
Yamal.
that pass.
Look at that right there,
This is
guys. Look at that right
top-notch
there.
football at the Camp Nou.
Well,
And here's to
wonderful
many
stuff
more,
for
boys.
Pedri and Lamine Yamal, two of the absolute heroes here at the Nou Camp, combining to such great effect. Shades of the first goal,
1,
where
2,
Fermín Lopez was the
3.
man to set Lamine Yamal through. He had a tighter angle to deal with this time, but made it look simple again. But here come the visitors to make life interesting again. Pedraz's shot had some of the sting taken out of it. Raphinha. That makes it 70 goals now for Barcelona this season in La Liga. Far and away the top scorers. As you said, Alex, first time we've seen Lamine's name 3 times on the same score sheet.
Yeah, first time ever.
And it's
What
not
a
only
time.
goals,
Yeah.
it's a performance in general.
Find Fermín, find Fermín.
What a time to produce the first hat-trick of your young career. You're up against a fellow member of the top 3 in La Liga. That was an ambitious ball for Raphinha this time, patrolling the central waters ahead of Lewandowski.
You sub it, do you sub out?
Rashford and Rooney Bardghji ready to enter.
Do you sub out Lamine right here?
Barcelona.
I would do it.
Surprised if thinking ahead of that Atletico de Madrid clash. Hansi Flick replaces Raphinha and Lamine Yamal.
Yeah.
John Buchanan giving chase, but it's a chase in vain for the former New England Revolution man. To such great effect for 3 years in MLS. Yeah, it is going to be Lamine Yamal who takes
Both Lamine and Raphinha off.
way off the field.
What a performance.
Good afternoon as well for Raphinha, but nothing can top what Lamine Yamal did. And it will be R squared, Rooney and Rashford coming on.
There we go, boys.
Much better attitude today by Lamine Yamal when he's been replaced. There was some controversy last week or this week in Barcelona after Lamine Yamal's reaction when he was subbed off against Levante. Just 3 minutes to the final whistle. He didn't like it, and Hansi Flick didn't like his reaction either.
Yeah, we've seen lots of words between player and manager today, pre-game and coming.
A cheeky goal from Marcus Rashford.
I think if Hansi
A
Flick
cheeky goal from Marcus Rashford.
had been asked
Talking about
what he
Marcus
would do,
Rashford, seems
celebrate
Barcelona have
his
agreed
100th game in
terms
charge of Barcelona.
with Rashford
Yamal
in
had
order
to
to permanently sign him.
That is a gift for both
30 million euros as well.
elements.
Activating release clause
Both men.
spread over
For
three
Lamine Yamal
seasons.
scoring his first
That's not bad.
hat-trick, and for Hansi Flick, just getting to that round number against a great opponent and making your biggest star shine as he hadn't so far.
By the way, if Barcelona go on to win this, which they're in great position to do, that would give Hansi Flick 75 wins from his first 100 games in charge.
75 out of 100.
Guardiola, through his first 100 games, Alex, had 71 wins. So Flick is even surpassing the great Pep Guardiola's second highest win percentage.
And look at the financial backing that Hansi Flick has received.
As Marcus Rashford.
Only Danny Olmo and Joan
Going
Garcia as
again.
key reinforcements. That's it.
It's a tricky stat, Adrian, because Guardiola had a very slow start at Barcelona. He lost his first La Liga game at Soria against Numancia, and then he drew his first La Liga game at the Camp Nou against Racing de Santander.
Yeah, I do remember that.
You know who was the coach
2008.
of Racing de Santander that day?
Tell me.
Marcelino.
Ah,
No way.
here's Rashford. Marcus Rashford is looking to work his way back to full fitness again.
No, but look at the assist from Pedri, guys.
Competitions
Look at
for
this.
Barcelona. Lots of talk that they're going to exercise.
Pedri finding Lamine Yamal, and then Lamine Yamal timing his run perfectly well.
a relatively
finishes it
benign
amazingly.
30 million euros.
Two of the best players in the world combining.
Rashford's corner. Met by Lewandowski.
Perfect delivery. Lewandowski and also Araujo were trying to get some contact on that ball. Lewandowski needs some goal as well. Ferran Torres is going through a drought, but Lewandowski's goal scoring production has dropped.
Has
half
plummeted.
compared to last season. At this point of the season, Lewandowski had 20 La Liga goals, and this year his count is up to 10.
Yeah. And he is 37 now, isn't he? The Polish goal-scoring master, but it's gone down to about a goal every 3 games, only 5 in his last 18. That's a far cry from what he's done throughout his career.
Oh yeah, Father Time catches up with everyone.
It's coincided with Ferran Torres dropping off as well. He's only got 3 in his last 15, so Barcelona have been spreading the wealth around in terms of the goal scorers. 15 different goal scorers they've had.
That's Pedri. That's Pedri
Yeah.
again.
Yep. He's made it impossible for Buchanan, didn't he?
Yeah, but I love to highlight these kind of actions because everyone sees Pedri just
On the
playing
ball.
passes, giving
No, no, no.
assists,
That's
and
Pedri
changing
recovering.
the tempo of the game. But this is also what makes Pedri so special. He's a combination, as I said, with Barcelona references. So he's a combination of Iniesta and Pedri, but he's Iniesta and Xavi, sorry. But he's got a mix of Toni Kroos and N'Golo Kanté. The way he's able to read the spaces, to cover a lot of ground, to win a lot of balls back. Pedri is out of this world. He's a top-class midfielder.
That is a pretty potent mix, Alex. Toni Kroos and N'Golo Kanté.
Mm-hmm. But look at his stats in terms of the accuracy of his passes and the amount of balls that he is able to recover all across the pitch.
Villarreal trying to press high up and make life uncomfortable for Barcelona, trying to play out.
Oh, Fermín, what a way to escape from the pressure. Find Lewa, find Lewa.
Engineering the breakout. Lovely ball as well for Rashford, who thought
Rashford,
that
take the shot.
May still take one. He's cut across the face
Ah,
of the area.
Rashford.
Too high for Koundé.
He did so much good right there.
As you pointed out, he thought about taking a first time shot. He wasn't confident enough, and then he chose poorly.
Garcia, as you mentioned, now playing a little further forward. Lewandowski, ball slip under his foot. And Fermín in the foul, trying to win it back.
They took a 10-minute nap, 10-minute siesta.
Fermín Lopez with the explosiveness right there.
But overall, Barcelona
top
quite
notch.
good, quite impressive.
It's been a top-notch performance from Barca today.
There really wasn't much of a wobble, was it, around the time they conceded the goal? Danny Parejo, you mentioned him in the first half. He's going to get some minutes for Comesaña. The 36-year-old. Real Madrid man.
Playing his game number 548 in La Liga.
That's a pretty remarkable number, isn't it? Real Oviedo, meanwhile, against Atleti, the bottom club in La Liga. It's Diego Simeone's men trying to make up some ground, perhaps, on Villarreal, if his results hold. See that game later today.
Fun fact, Adrian, the last time Atletico de Madrid visited that stadium, they went down to Segunda División 26 years ago.
That is a fun fact.
Not for Atleti fans, for sure.
No, not for them at all. And Oviedo followed them a year later, didn't they?
Luis Aragonés, probably the biggest Atletico de Madrid legend, was the manager of Real Oviedo that day. A lot of drama.
What a switch from Rashford.
What a pass that is from Rashford. And Rooney has hauled it in. Looking for an outlet.
He wasn't able to find the cross to anyone.
Koundé. Cross in the vicinity of Lewandowski, but just floating a little too high for him.
He was complaining, Lewandowski, to Marcus Rashford, was asking him to attack that far post. Rashford was totally disengaged from the play.
Yeah. Did take a little defensive flick behind, so it provides Rashford an opportunity for the corner here. Araujo joining those around the penalty area. It's fed in his direction, Pedri. Now
No!
cross. Junior at full stretch to deal with it. The offside flag had come up.
Hat trick, I was right. Corbo, you were right.
He's not quite sure.
You were calling it.
But yeah,
Yeah, Lewandowski was
clearly
offside there.
More switch perhaps for Villarreal.
The game against the Leeds United versus
See the other
City
Canadian
game
come
starting
on.
now.
Tani
I want to see some of the reaction on the timeline right now.
signed for Minnesota
I am nothing
United.
without you, Pedri Gonzalez. You are my light, my sunshine, my hero. Oh my gosh.
it's a straight swap because Nicolas Pepe, since Station Buchanan joined the pitch, was playing as a second striker.
I'll slap the snot off the faces of the ugly vermin that suggested Frankie Ping Pong is a better player than the absolute wizard from the Canary Islands.
There is
Slapped
Buchanan
and silly.
against Balde, trying to
Oh my gosh.
move around the back for Olmo right off the bat.
Good luck trying to dispossess Pepe.
He's not often in the mood to give it up easily. And gets the new camp serenade.
I told you, the Camp Nou has a special appreciation for midfielders like Pepe.
Wow. Yeah, people on social media kills me when guys try and speak down on Yamal. He's comfortably the best footballer in the world, and he's still not even got out of second gear this season. Surprisingly great have a football, very controlled, focused, and professional. Far from perfect though.
Again,
We can be even better. 52 assists and 48 goals for Lamine. Crowned.
3 for Lamine. 1
Historic
for
moment. Historic moment,
Papagay.
genuinely.
Names on the score sheet. Villarreal came here looking to win for the 3rd consecutive time in La Liga, but it's never really been on the cards.
All right.
It's going to continue their run of futility against the top 5 in Spain this season. Barcelona just 5 minutes away from extending their lead at the top. 4 points will be the margin. Next, Real Madrid will have a couple of days to think about it. Not playing until Monday night. A rare Monday game for the Merengues.
It's quite a weird week for Real Madrid because they're playing Monday against Getafe and then Friday against Celta Vigo in Galicia.
Right.
Monday and Friday for Real Madrid.
Garcia.
This spell of possession is so long by Barcelona. They've been playing the ball around for a minute or so.
And then Fermín. See, the commentator says that, and Fermín immediately just
a week ago, late on against
just shoots it.
To, replicate that.
Whoa, tough, boys. This is tough. This is so tough right here.
Pass from Pedri that preceded it.
Ooh.
Lamine, he's so smart. He just lets the ball roll, even though he was running to the other direction, and he's got time to reposition himself and just to regain that calm and that composure, just to be rejuvenated. He makes it look so easy, so easy. But what pass?
Rashford and I will be his man.
Interesting conversation between Lamine Yamal and Roger Chesney on the bench as well. That horrible week that Barcelona endured just a couple of weeks ago already seems to be disappearing fast into the rear-view mirror, doesn't it? Of course, they have Atleti a chance to right some of the wrongs from that first leg coming up in midweek here. Can they possibly overturn a 4-0 deficit against Diego Simeone's minute?
It's going to be difficult. It's going to be so difficult. We're going to have to score like 5 goals on their head.
Tall order, Alex.
Yeah, but we've seen a lot of comebacks, a lot of remontadas in this stadium.
Yes, we have. That's why I say that very cautiously.
It's going to be very difficult.
Just ask PSG.
Ramadan Lamine.
Same Atletico de Madrid. There was a game in the 96-97 season. Crazy game. It was a 5-4. Barcelona won 5-4 against Atletico de Madrid, with Milinko Pantic scoring 4 goals for Atleti and Barcelona pulling an epic comeback. We've seen a lot of comebacks, a lot of remontadas, but this one seems pretty unlikely to happen.
If we just had one more goal, if that goal against Cubarsí wasn't disallowed, things could have been so different.
Athletic Club to come next week, away from home, and then Sevilla at home, and then by that time they'll be into the Champions League round of 16 as well, home and away against Newcastle. Marcus Rashford will fondly remember their last trip to St James's Park back in September.
Yeah, he scored a brace. One of those 2 goals was a great shot from distance. He wasn't happy with Mourinho's
I'm looking
effort.
forward to a Pedri and Gavi together in the midfield. A Gavi, Bernal, and Gavi midfield I think would be perfect. You have so much ball progression. You have so much recovery as well. So much dual winning.
Lewandowski with some good close control.
Oh, that midfield would be perfect, man. Gavi slowly making his way back. He's training with the team now.
Rudy Bardaghi on the far side.
He's still a couple weeks away from being fully fit.
There's the shot on here. Balde. So we head into stoppage time at the new camp.
They're playing a giant rondo now, Barcelona. They're so smart. They're just trying to keep possession. Let the clock just go by.
Yeah, and they're doing a great job of it. Here's Pedri.
Koundé, pass it, pass it.
Can he finish?
There we go.
Lewandowski can.
No!
Well, no, he can't because the flag
Offside?
says otherwise. As they can't
No
open the
mods?
Villarreal defense again with the
Cornball, I at
combination
this
here.
moment I don't need mods. If a point comes where I do need mod, now I'll keep you in mind.
If it was Koundé who was given against, that will be very interesting to take another look against.
Is this onside or no?
Ball, wasn't he? As he applied the finish.
He was speaking in Spanish with the referee. He was saying, yo no, it wasn't me. This decision should be overturned.
Wait for the VAR to play its part. Marcelino
Is it a goal or no?
Hansi Flick has already seen enough. And it is a goal. And Lewandowski has his name on the score sheet. And that is, in many ways, the perfect crowning moment to what has been a close to perfect afternoon for the league leaders.
Here's the pass, once again by Pedri, threading the needle.
Miles
right
onside.
into Koundé's stride. Koundé is in an onside position, and as you pointed out, Adrian, Lewandowski is behind the ball, therefore there's no way he can be offside.
No.
This is a clear goal for the Polish. Great run by Jules Koundé, who's improving a lot his performances, not only defensively, but also offensively, joining Lamine Yamal first and now Bardaji on that right-hand side.
And that's 4.
Lewandowski's 11th of the season in La Liga, 14th in all competitions. On the day which
Let me bring it up right here.
Barcelona's top scorer this season. So 4-1. Another meeting between these two teams that have produced plenty of goals.
Look at this. Another brilliant pass from Pedri.
Yeah, but Barcelona players, especially Pedri, were complaining because in the follow-up of the play, Barcelona won the ball back and they were able to launch a counter-attack, and Pedri was like, give me the advantage. Give me the advantage.
Huh. Pedri makes a pass onto Jules Koundé, and Jules Koundé squares it to Lewa. Easy tapping right here.
Guantanamera
4-1. Oh,
dedicated to the referee.
there we go. Absolutely. I was right with the prediction 4-1.
We often talk about statement wins, don't we, Alex? And certainly in a game in which we expected it to be
Nice, Rooney.
wide open and perhaps
No.
potentially close. In the final analysis, this is a pretty one-sided victory and dominant performance by Barcelona.
And look at this. It's the 94th minute. Barcelona have already won the game and still
Oh, look at that nutmeg from
pressing
Fermín.
relentlessly, winning the ball back and then nutmegging Renato Vega. What a player, Fermín.
Hansi the GOAT.
And another
Bro,
goal.
telling you, you need to add the one goal conceded most of the time to get your positions
Shows the
right.
morale of the team.
Yeah.
This score wouldn't
Rarely Barcelona are going to
wouldn't
keep a
be
clean
easy
sheet.
for
Rarely.
Barcelona to pull the comeback against Atletico de Madrid. 5-1 would be different.
Oh my God.
That's a good point. Marcus Rashford has that in mind. As he
Wow,
jumps
good
through
try.
and blasts it into the wall. Uho. It's in a good-looking cross. Koundé was lurking. Oh, a Barça trying to do the mopping up work for the visitors. This was the fourth goal.
Anyone with their eyes can see that. Look at that.
Clearly, Lewandowski was onside. What a way to bring up a century mark for Hansi Flick. And for Villarreal, Alex, I guess they'll look at the next few weeks as getting back to the business of beating the teams they should beat. They face a run of games against Elche, Alaves, Real Sociedad and Girona over the next few weeks. They'll be favoured in all 4 of those games.
Yeah, they need to consolidate that Champions League spot for next season.
Ooh,
No, so close,
Going
Rashford.
walkabout.
So close. I was almost right last game. They kept a clean sheet. This is what happens when we finish the
Like a return
chances.
to the Champions League to try and make amends for
Barcelona, their ability to score goals, that's never in question.
Villarreal and LaLiga, and
It's
watching
can we keep the goals that we concede to a minimum?
between
you
those
know.
two teams.
But that's game, guys.
And nothing disconnected about
That is
Barcelona.
absolutely game. What a amazing performance from Barcelona right there. Lovely work from the team, man. Lamine Yamal, first time hat trick. I'm pretty sure he's going to be taking that match ball home and everything. First ever match ball that Lamine Yamal is going to be taking home. MVP on the night. Scored some amazing goals. What a performance. All right, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll be back in a couple minutes with the match reaction. And we'll be able to celebrate. All right, guys. I'll see you then.